Hello, audience. There's the audio. Welcome back to Coffee Talk, Hibiscus, and Butterfly. I just checked with last episode, and the audio seems good. So, we're going to run with this until it eventually messes up again, and then I will fix it again. And then the cycle continues. Okay. Goblee lab shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Jeez. Users of Tomodachi's new stories feature. It needs a longer duration. The piece of halfling advice that seared into my memory. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, it's just Gala. It's the wedding! It should be. Let's see. How are we not full up on Silver and Amanda? That makes me suspicious. Oh my god, what is all this? No delivery today? Check this out. Your boy started a new podcast for y'all. Want to know more? Sorry, not sorry. Forgot to post the trailer. Here it is. Full version dropping at 8 p.m. What time is it now? Do you like video podcast? Here it is. Down to Ride, vlog number 1. Go watch and tell us what you like about it. Check out my friend's new podcast. They did it! Down to Ride. That is so cool. I love seeing stuff like that. Alright. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why you're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. It's wedding day! And they're here! It wasn't sad so much as cute, though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should be in the spotlight, Miss Lua. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch. Ow! Oops, my apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. It's so cool. And they're matching. They're matching. We've been here often enough to... Hold on, my eyes. Oh my gosh. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. Oh my god. I have to look up their voices. I'm not going to mess up their wedding day. I don't know if I have it, but I might. I just might. That's what it means to have regulars, Cryoptic. So it does. Now shall we get this celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. God damn. Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Are you taking Louis' last name, Bailey's? Ha, no, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller, if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. You always make me melt. Disgusting. I agree. He said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers that made me allergic flare-up. That's not at all. Make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I won't say no to something hot for sure. And to something sweet. To something decadent and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it, please. What? Is this the secret drink? Hold on, I'm gonna look up wedding day drink. Coffee Talk to wedding day drink. What day is it? I never know the day. Oh, I found the secret green tea drink. That's good. Uh, wait. Is this the first game or the second game? What day is it? It's Monday. Lua, after midnight. Chocolate, honey, and mint. Okay. Okay. That's literally what I was gonna do anyway, but... Yeah. Here you go. It's inspired by a sweet evening treat. I mean, 4? Hopefully the drink is to your liking.
I hate it. I love it. It's very unique and festive.
Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. I hate it. It's fine. I praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond, Cryoptic? Oh, I did a bit of traveling in my day, I say. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two ships in the night. And colliding. Like two quarks in the super collider. I don't know what this is. Before meeting at the mooring. It's very lyrical. Heh. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. Ha! Werewolf in London, I get it. It's fun. That's great. That's funny. You went absolutely wild during Fury. But even then, he would beg the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great friends. Nah, you know rude vampires are much more my type. Hey. Actually, no, I'm not offended. Rude vampire and proud of it.
That would look great on a t-shirt.
Awesome idea. I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right, I guess we should raise a toast. Is anyone going to make a speech? Someone? Crabdick, maybe? No, I don't do that. I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are.
Yes, if you want to, we'd love to hear it.
In that case, thank you for coming to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey's, or Mrs. Miller now, and Mr. Miller. Thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. Here. You'll always be a part of our lives now, Cryoptic.
Absolutely.
Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Ah, well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Bailey's, for entering me. And making me consider a counseling career, however brief. You're a good bunch.
That means a lot, Hyde.
You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time. Right. I don't know you as well as Cryoptic, guys. And I haven't helped you nearly as much as I did. But despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today.
Gala.
Cry. Thanks, man. Really. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. If I have to say it in everybody's voices. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Fucking crybaby. Fucking bitch. Cryoptic, my dear Cryoptic. Never think that you're out of reach of my retribution. Ahem. I do apologize that we only... That was me. I do apologize that we only serve soft drinks here. Some bubbly would have befitted the occasion.
Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine.
Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Oh?
Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know.
Oh.
And I'm avoiding it.
And I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you.
Thanks, Gala.
Just imagine. Little purple elves with horns running around everywhere.
And thanks, I think, Hyde. She's pink. She's not purple.
Is there blue? Or is it just color theory with the jacket? Hold on. Look at just the pink area. That's pink. There's no blue in there. I aim to please. Why does it keep doing that? Whatever. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. He's not lying. I never saw him touch it. Is there any specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it. Never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like to look at you. Huh? I like to look at you. That's not what he says. I like that you look at it just as a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I just want tomato juice.
Definitely. Booze just became this big social thing. But I, for one, sure wish there was a better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade some fruit juice. It all tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had edible what? Edible robots? They made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Well, when did you go to a place like that? A while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch. Bae.
I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt, tonic water.
Sounds like something I would enjoy.
Wait for it. And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood, called Bloody Mary. Here it comes. O-type, preferably. Universal donors and all that. Yuck.
I think this is a joke. Hope this is a joke.
And this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. Oops.
Thank you so much for being us, the three of you.
Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Baileys. And your sister, Lua. The sister. She's got a very strong character. I respect that.
She's impossible, you mean? But I love her to bits.
Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first.
Oh, just a year or 3?
She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister.
Yes, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect.
Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie.
I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people.
Fair enough.
But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury.
If Graptic ever moves out, I'm out of my specialty. I can ask for your sister's number, I guess.
You would have to hurry. Or you'll have to step over, your primary school friend, Bailey's.
Marco.
Thought I'd caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The two witnesses, delightfully cliche, isn't it?
You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde.
Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire, scorn dissimulated in a smirk.
Hopefully you've captured some pictures of our lovebirds, too.
Ah, yes. I really can't wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know. But it will be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient.
Oh, I don't like this. Good girl. Yeah. In that case, I have a little reward for you. Oh, a perfect shot.
And I missed this. I missed this. That looks so good. Oh, look at this, Bay. This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde.
Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but...
Ah, no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm.
Like the wedding we always really wanted to have.
Yes, once we sifted through the superfluous details.
I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. Oh my god, everybody's live on Twitch right now. All my friends are live on Twitch right now. Not currently right now, but as of recording this. Which, I have Twitch. Go check it out. Down in my link tree. Check it out. In my link tree. Down below. It's, in the thing. I forget what it's called. In the video description. In the description. My link tree. Or, it's on my main page, my homepage of my YouTube, I think. Maybe. But I have a Twitch. I may or may not have been streaming some Minecraft in a new world with my friends, so go check that out, because I'm leaving that directly on Twitch and not bringing Minecraft to my YouTube. At least for now. At least for a while now. But anyway. Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Cryoptic, you wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yes, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you.
No objections whatsoever.
Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. Can I put it on the wall? No, thank you. Where is it? Where is it? Look, there's Rachel back there. I didn't even notice that. Someone graduated. I don't know who that is. And they got Arami Jandrew. And nothing else.
I'm not sure where we'd be without you.
I'm probably divorced already. I mean, don't blame me. So I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde? It would seem so. Oh, come on. Tell him.
Tell us what?
Nothing's been confirmed yet. They're certainly not going back on it. And you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying to. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. We're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room, with her around.
That's a lovely idea.
You're gonna have to drop that aperture. It's gonna be bright in a hospital. I bet Little Rose is thrilled. She is. An entire party next to her bed. Can you imagine? Anyhow, they got to chatting with Hyde. And just like that, he promised to take their pictures. Pro bono. It's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. It's nothing. I could use the experience. So that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like good social redistribution to me. Right?
So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde?
I've got the house, and I've got the job, and I've got my own pocket werewolf, so it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. It's great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you?
We're not too sure yet. But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomodachi scrolling to look at other people's homes.
And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side.
My love.
It's alright, I'm glad we talked it all through. It would make me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does. And if my family doesn't contribute anything, In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding.
I didn't know you talked about it.
Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy, which is good because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job.
Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little.
Yeah, when the time comes, but the thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic.
It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work.
That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Child rearing? Yeah. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working. But I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our place.
You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that.
How much you making? How much you bringing in a year? How big is our house? And how many kids are we talking here? Like 1, 2, maybe? I'm just saying. You'd be surprised.
God damn it, Hyde. Stop breaking the fourth wall and calling me out.
Times are changing, and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who would have rather stayed home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too.
Mr. Miller.
Mrs. W. Ah, no. Using my family name on you feels wrong. Ha! What is his family name?
They would... What happened? No, get out of Otto. I hate fucking Otto. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that.
They absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anyway.
As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's.
Your name is Bailey's? I thought it was just Bailey. Did I? I don't know. I'm gaslighting myself. As long as we're still Lua's and Bailey's. Now I'm saying Lua's. Oh my god. We all got a thing? Ah, excuse me. Georgie, can I watch this? What is that? Those earrings? Georgie, what are you... Georgie, this makes me afraid. Freya liked it, though. I miss Freya. Ah, excuse me. I wonder why they didn't put Freya in this game. Like... I don't know. Sounds like Hyde has found a new way forward. That was not him. Yes, yeah.
I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he?
There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Sorry, I was in the middle of yawning. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only longish lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans. We also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is, everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? The longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get.
That makes sense to me.
I will say, though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. For all that, he could be a difficult one. He also makes life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean.
Yes, we really do.
At this point, even when we need to take a bit of time off, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. I mean. He liked Cryoptic from the start. Bailey's looking at me is always gonna freak me out. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me, and perceptive about me as well. And I'm glad he befriended you too. This chat right now is really good. You're alright too, Gala.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you.
Right back at you. Ah, listen to that. It's pouring rain again.
Brr. It'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket, bae. But are you okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me.
I'll always worry about you. Never let go, Jack. And I guess that's kind of my job now. To take care of you like a little baby. Call me mommy. I'm sorry.
Only if I get to worry about you, too. You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway.
I've always wondered where that came from. Sounds like lip service for the happy couple.
It is fucking downing outside.
To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often.
Really? So you don't know?
Don't know what.
Ah, maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Cryoptic? Don't look at me like that. Referring to the goddess's tears legend? What do I know? Never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic in medieval elven poetry. But I can give you the short version.
Go on, I'm very curious.
Alright then. Don't you dare cut to black. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children, but all of her children, one she liked best. They were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle. They will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as the young godling sat on the edge of a cloud, pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them, and they lost their balance.
Oh no.
Don't worry, it's not a sad story.
Alright then.
They fucking died. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground. And immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them there. Shall we call it the godling Aeon and the human Ray, just for clarity? That's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names. Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Eon and, finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As days passed, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, families and old men. They talked of time and of eternity. And as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest of moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the assent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess...
That old hag.
Give her a chance, my love. She improves. But yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her.
That reminds me of someone.
I promise you, she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry and she told Aeon, get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die just like your fiancé. Damn, yuck. And to nobody's surprise, at this point, Aeon said, I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Ray by my side? Down to get married they went. For many hours the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many more hours she was despondent and sulked. And finally she turned an eye to the ground to look at Aeon and Ray. And they were in the field where Ray had first found Aeon. They wore garlands of flowers and they were surrounded by people they loved. And for the first time Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating in the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's words, once spoken, isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Ray danced with it. And so the goddess said, for each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing still in love with each other. And according to elves, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. Are we, Aeon? My love, are you tearing up?
It's nothing. It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. 'Cause you're an elf. I mean,
You're a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at rain the same way now. It's just a silly legend. I love rain. Rain is my favorite weather. I'll go out in rain all day.
it's not silly at all.
It was raining today, and I loved it.
And you're right. The goddess is a lot better than your mother.
Told you. Let's go. My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling.
My bedroom, when I was a little girl, was on the top floor.
Oh, I'm on the top floor. Hear the rain fall at night. Hear it pitter-patter against the roof. Oh, yeah. Sorry for peeking the microphone.
It was great.
I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. Place to be safe while the rain falls outside. Oh, well, that took a turn, Gala. For sure. Cat! Oh, look. There's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. Oof. It's a very wet little guy.
Poor Gala. Did he just shake the rain all over you?
He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. Who are you? Who are you? What's he doing here, though? Is he your cat cryoptic? No, but he's been around a couple of times.
I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although he's not especially aggressive either.
Maybe he's adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first. It's pretty much how you got Hyde, too. Say something. Do something, cat.
Now that's an apt comparison. It seems that he might be looking for something, though. Or someone.
If that's the case, he hasn't found them yet. Came by another time a few weeks ago. It was actually quite helpful, but he didn't look settled then either. And there he goes.
Very mysterious.
I have a hair, like, on my face. Welcome back, Hyde. Mysteriously back as the cat leaves. Hyde. What did I miss? A cat. Ah, yes, I saw it go. What was it about? We're not entirely sure. He's come by a handful of times, but he doesn't seem to stay very long or ask for anything.
I was saying that he might be looking for someone.
Ah, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messengers between worlds, so to speak. That's interesting. He may know something that we don't, or see something we can't see. Oh, see? It's like right... Ugh, I don't know what's happening. I have the hair... Took that shit back. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I was saying that reminds me of someone, actually. If you say me, I'll fucking kill you. Uh-huh. Anyhow, what was that call about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on.
That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decorating, Hyde.
I am particular, in the sense that I want it to look good, but he's got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, peak design trends. That car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I shouldn't have brought that up. Truce. Why don't you help Hyde with decorating then, Gala? Why, indeed. My job, time. Your job, time, I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best, but Gala's an interior designer's waking nightmare. Not true. I just go for functional things. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. Whoa! I think your taste in vampires is your own saving grace. Ugh, Just kiss already. Come on, boys. I'd flex in the gold watch, though. I see you, man. You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, being like this all together when it's dark and damp, feeling good and safe and home, it's a pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like.
I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Cryoptic.
Glad that's how it feels to you. I've just realized that every single one of you have only ever taken a single sip of my drinks. What do you have to say for yourselves? Our patrons' comfort has always been our priority.
Goal very much achieved then.
That, and also you all are right. Oh my gosh. Sounds like everyone's going to be busy with our own stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week or a month or a year. Or 10 years. I know it's going to be a good time. Cheers to that.
Hear, hear.
Yeah. You're all welcome anytime, separately or together. I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to.
We'll definitely pop by to give you news.
And to get Fury remedies. And to listen in on the drama. Can't wait to welcome you back. No. Is this it? Are they leaving? I think the rain is over. I've kept you up for a while already, Cryoptic. Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night called.
You go first, guys. Or we'll be stepping on each other's toes.
Alright. Good night, Cryoptic. Bye, Gala, if this is the last time I see you. Goodbye. I love you. Good night. Bye, Hyde. I love you too. Good night, you too. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. Have I cried on camera yet? What games have I played? No. No. I haven't. Not yet. Let's replay God of War Ragnarok and see what happens.
Let's go, darling.
Let's. Goodbye, Baileys and Lua, my first customers, besides Freya and Georgie. Good night, Cryoptic. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight, and on other nights. No, thank you for everything. Truly.
Have a good rest, Cryoptic.
Will do. Rest? You're acting like I'm gonna die. You guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me a second longer.
Eek, Bay! What are you doing?
Carrying you over the threshold, of course. It's on the way into the home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both.
You're silly.
Maybe, but I love you.
I love you too.
Bustling, busy, and abuzz. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like to have a chosen hive. That was a pretty good day. That was a pretty good weapon. Pretty good weapon? Pretty good... I don't even know what I wanted to say. That was a pretty good day. Pretty good episode as well. And a pretty good way to end the episode. That's what I was going for, not weapon. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series as much as I have. We only have 1 or 2 more episodes coming up. So, comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know what else you want to see me play. Let me know who your favorite character was this time or what your favorite storyline was from this series. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and the little bell so you know the next episode comes out. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!